Hi everybody out there in Pilates land. It's Lucianne, good to see everybody. I have a wonderful model, Jacqueline here, my daughter, and we're going to be doing some stretching and some beginner Pilates, intermediate Pilates, like half a mat class, okay? So everybody can stretch and warm up and do some ab and core work. Jack, you ready? All right. And thank you, Oscar, for videoing this. All right. We have our right leg straight up. Anybody can use either a stretch band, they could use a belt or a towel. Jacqueline's going to grab both of the straps. She's going to see how tight or loose she is right now. We're going to point and flex this toe. And what I want everyone to see is that her hips are squared and her shoulders are sort of relaxed, okay? She's going to hold the flexion for a moment as she lengthens and straightens this leg. So remember how I would cue everybody to point and flex and take a moment and breathe into the stretch. Then she's going to hold the flexion, relax the shoulders a little bit more, and then straighten the opposite leg if possible, okay? As you see, I'm just using my living room here, so we, thank goodness Jacqueline fits in the width of the couches. All right, so we're going to keep the right hand on. The left hand is going to go up by her side, and she's going to stretch her leg out. I want everyone to notice that I'm going to gently hold the opposite side down, as I would in your trainings, exactly, and flex the foot and really square the hips. She's taking a nice deep breath, and then as she crosses over, she's going to switch hands, grab onto the other part of the strap, Jacqueline, and as we're going to bring that leg over, everybody feel the stretch, follow us. Now she's going to bend and extend the knee, okay, so again, if I'm not there to pull and lengthen you, you're going to use your own body weight. She's going to pull the knee in, hold there, and she's going to pull the strap so she gets a little better stretch in her hip and in her glute. Yes? Okay. Then we lengthen the legs straight out, hold, and we're going to cross over and hold there. She's going to take a moment to breathe into the stretch, open up that collarbone area, and keep those hips square. So as I gently stretch her or she pulls on her band, same difference, right? Now she's going to make sure the other foot is flexed, and then she's going to do it one more time. Switch hands. I would like you guys to do at least 20 of these, okay? I'm doing them nice and slow. Or actually, Jacqueline is doing them nice and slowly. And she's going to press her palm down so that she really gets her whole body flat. And then as she crosses over, this leg is not going to move. The foot's going to stay flexed, and we're going to cross over one more time. And then I can gently pull up on the band, or she can without me. Go ahead. And that's what everybody's going to be doing out there in Pilates land. All right. Then cross over one more time. All right, we're going to actually switch feet, okay? You can gracefully transition, or you can take one out. All right, so lengthen out, breathe, and we're going to point and flex again. So you see how she's stretching, pointing, and flexing. Now, I'm not sure we did this on the other side, but sometimes we have some people who are really tight. She does a lot of yoga, so really, ideally, you want that heel in line with the hip, and she's got that going. But now, if you were a hard time keeping it straight, most people out there in my Pilates land are over here. More ideal is here. But she's going to show you a way to get that nice straightness, 90-degree angle. She's going to lift her head and climb up the tree, right? One hand over the other, and then climb back down your bands. And one more time. Inhale to lift, and then exhale to lower. Good. Now we're ready to take the stretching on this side. The left hand only. Bring the left leg out. We're looking for that nice L shape. Now sometimes you're going to be a little tight and you're only going to get this far down. Maybe she can go a little bit more. If she lengthens her arm and makes her heel go a little bit further away, she could probably get a little bit more stretch. Good. Now it's harder going to be up here, right, if you pull it up. Now you're going to cross over, try to keep that hip height, and press across the opposite way. This hand's going to come down. She's going to relax her shoulders. And then if you want like to be like a yogi, you can look that way and get a good stretch, right? So you want to look the opposite way of your foot is crossing over. Then when she switches hands, she comes back to center with her head. She switches hands, and as we bring that out, you're going to look that way now. Okay, so the opposite of where the foot is stretching, the leg is stretching. And then cross over one more time. Cross over. There you go. And we'll try to keep that hip down, all right? Now remember, we're going to bend and extend on this side as well, and we get that IT band working. IT band starts in the back of the knee, goes all the way into the glute. Two more like that, and one more time. Excellent. Now as she comes back to center, remember 20 on each side. We're going to put both feet into the strap, hold the stretch, and point and flex. Can you guys come around the other way? Go around the other way because you're going to be in my video. Thanks. That's Michael and Joseph. All right, now hold there and give me little circles like that. Here we go. Excellent. All right, now she's going to use the strap, and we're going to try to come back in, bend the knees, and we're going to rock yourself up to seated. Ta-da! All right, we're going to remove the strap. Remember, you can use a belt or a towel, or if you have a nice stretchy band like this, you can use that. All righty, so we're going to practice some roll-ups. Now, she's not really she is a yogi. She's not really a Pilates person, but it's good because I told her I could just yell at you then when you're rolling down the wrong way, but she's going to do it correctly, one bone at a time. Now, sometimes it's a little harder if nobody's holding you, but I want you to remember all the cues that we are so familiar with. You lift your head up. She's going to hug her midline, which is hugging her thighs, and she's reaching her fingertips to above the couch level. Good. And then C-curve down, look towards your belly button, Jacqueline. Make your feet be heavy, and C-curve back. Good, one more time. She's going to try to keep this nice and heavy as she's coming up. Keep that collarbone wide, and then chin to chest, and roll back down again. Beautiful. Now the hands are by your side. You're going to bring that right leg straight up to the ceiling. All right, now for those who are tight, you're going to keep one leg bent, right? We're going to point and flex for our one leg circles, and then we're going to circle into the back. Now we're going to do about 8 of these on each side, and each repetition she's going to try to remember to point her toe, as you are out there as well. And she's going to try to get that big toe a little closer to the nose. Good. Now as she reverses, because she's flexible, I'm going to have her do the more intermediate one. But again, you can keep your knee bent. She's going to try to take up the width of her mat. She's going to bring her hands a little bit wider. And she's going to make sure her collarbone is nice and open. And knee to toe to the nose, right? One more. All right, give that hug, that knee a hug. And then we're going to transition. Go to the other side. We're going to bring this leg straight up, okay? Now remember, if you're feeling tight today, you can bend the knee for a second. We'll practice it. We'll go up and in, okay? So if you're more in the beginner level, you're going to try to get that big toe closer to the nose, okay? And then if you feel some flexibility today, when you reverse the circle, extend the opposite leg out. Try to take up the whole width of the mat, maybe even bigger. And she's going to try to bring her big toe closer to the nose where my hand is up here, right? Excellent. And she gave me a high five. Excellent. One more. Or she's trying to hit me in the face. Either way. Okay. Now hug the knee into the chest and hug both knees. Rocking a little side to side. Everybody always needs to stretch their back. Very, very important, right? Now we're going to try the full roll up. Again, thank goodness she's not too tall. We're going to lengthen those legs out. I'm going to tell her to keep her heels against the heels, not your toes, against almost the couch, right? Now bring the arms up at shoulder height. Lift the head slowly and curl up and over. C-curve, C-curve. All right, now I'm going to kind of really get her to get a nice capital C for me. Now keep the arms at toe level, shoulders, okay? And we're going to curl back one bone at a time. She's going to get her tailbone, the lower back, good, the middle back, the waistline, the bra strap area, and then open. Again, lift the head, chin to chest. I'm not there to push into your stomach, but everybody remember how I used to do that to you. And then chin to chest. Good. And then curl back again, keeping that capital C, sucking that stomach in and rolling down one bone at a time. Vertebra by vertebra for those who miss me saying that. All right, lift up one more time. Out there in Pilates land, you need to do at least 12 of these, okay? 12 roll-ups, I would think would be a good number, 10 to 12. Excellent. All right, we're going for the ab series. Thank you, Jacqueline. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. You can slide down a little bit because your feet are going to kick up a little higher. So make sure your head's okay. So hug those knees in. She's going to curl up, chin to chest. All right. She's going to hug the right knee into her chest and the left leg is out there. And then we switch. One leg in, one leg out. I want you to see that she's going to try to keep as much of her white shirt heavy into that purple mat. Her toes are like really above the couch. All right, that's a nice low 45 degrees. Good, and she's not coming up any higher. I want to make sure the tip of the shoulder blades are on the mat, but her shoulders are in the air. Her chin stays chin to chest, maybe a little cherry tomato under that chin. And one more. Now double leg, we're going to do both at the same time. You're going to give me 8 of them. Hug both knees in, arms out to the ears, and then hug around. I'm going to get out of the way. I know you want to hit me anyway, right? So up high and then around. All right, straight up, my dear, and then around. You got it. Straight up and around. Keep that chin to chest. Now think about squeezing those leggings together, both legs creating one leg. Yes, you feel the difference? And keep that hip heavy and tailbone heavy. All right, keeping that flat. I said don't let that little bump pop out. Keep that flat. One more. Last one with a smile. Inhale, exhale. All right, everybody can rest, even Jacqueline. All right, look to the right, smile at my camera, and then the left. Good, honey. That's what we call a neck stretch. One more time. Really get a good stretch, ear to the mat, everybody, and other side. Alrighty, what's next, my people in Pilates land? Jack, do you remember? All right, it's scissors. Okay, so lift the head up. Both legs up straight to the ceiling. Both hands behind the right thigh. Remember we said some people out there are going to be tight. We're going to pull. Now I'm going to prevent her from going too low because I want everybody to practice it the same way, pulling that leg closer to the face. Can we get that knee tapping her nose? She's almost there. Good. Don't lift that head up. That would be cheating. The leg has to go closer to the face. Good. Now those hands are going to reach higher to the calf, everybody. And then I'm going to let go, and I let her go a little more stretching out there because she wants to. Elbows wider, Jacqueline. You got it. Can she get her knee touching her nose? She's almost there. One more on each side. And everybody hug their knees, rest the head. All right, the next one is the lower lift. So hands behind the head, nice wide elbows. We're going to curl up to the tip of that shoulder blade. Listen to the cues. So we're going to keep that shirt heavy. We're going to zip those thighs. And everybody's laughing right now because I remember me yelling at them the same way. Now we're going to hold that head doesn't move. We're going to lengthen those legs straight out and feel the heaviness of those hips. Zip those thighs and maybe V the feet a little bit. No tickling. Okay. Now we're going to lower just a little bit to my hand and then lift to this hand. All right, so everybody think about that. 45 degrees, I'll be halfway down to the floor or rug. And then come up to a beautiful 90 degrees. Now flex to lower your head and point to lift. Good. Flex to lower, point to lift. I'm not there to push on your stomach, but if you remember how that felt, do it. 2 more. 1 more time. Beautiful. Now we're going to bend the knees. And again, 8 to 10 of those. Curl up to the tip of your shoulder blade. And then opposite elbow to opposite knee. Okay, you can start with your body first if you want. And she's ready to kick out. All right, so we call this crisscross, right? We're trying to get opposite elbow to opposite knee. Now she's going to gaze at her belly button the whole time. She's going to keep her elbows even wider. And think armpit to opposite knee. Okay, I'm not going to tickle you, but yes, all the way under there. You got it. Now, if I was behind her and I was going to be really mean, I would keep my hands under her shirt. And she shouldn't be touching my fingertips. You all doing that out there? 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Hug the knees, rest the head. All right, she's going to rock herself up to seated. And she's going to put her hands here and feet that way, maybe. Let's put your head over here. Or flip over, whatever. Okay, so as we go and we make sure that she's in a, okay, she's going to do Swan first. Beginner Swan is you're going to come down lower. One hand over the other. Okay. All right, we have just enough room here. All right, how's about we see if we can just lift your head up. So we're going to keep your hip bones on the mat. Inhale, lift the shoulder blades off the mat. Exhale, lower. Yeah, next time don't wear a bun. You won't be touching the couch as much. And 2 more like that. Press those hip bones down. Heavy. Good. 1 more time, everybody. Now hold that lift if you can and pulse a little bit halfway down, a little bit up. 2 more, keeping those hips heavy. Keeping those toes on the mat. And 1 more time. Beautiful. Everybody rest. Now hands are going to be beside you by your shoulder height. So everybody place their hands right by their shoulders. And we're going to practice. This one's going to be face down. All right. So you're going to lift your head first. Okay. And you want to feel the energy here. Don't hyperextend your neck. I want you to look down a little bit. Everybody got that? Good. Now we're going to slowly lift the hands in the air so we're not using your arms. I want you to squeeze your elbows in tighter and use your wide collarbone and shoulder blades to lift even a little more. Beautiful. Now her hands are going to come down, the shirt stays up, and she's going to squeeze and push through the shoulder blades and in through the back to lift up. And I want you to press those hip bones back down to the mat, come down halfway. You're too high. Good. Right there, I want you to release the hands in the air. There's your swan. Then I want you to hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Now remember that other one we practiced quickly? Bring the hands behind you and then lower your cheek to the mat. Good. So she's gonna give me, press her hip bones into the mat, give me 3 kicks. This is the more advanced one. Kick, kick, kick. And then push into the arms and lift you high up into swan. And then come back down again, turn, face the camera, one hand. Now she's tight, her hand should really be up here, but we know those shoulders are a little tight. And then come back down, one hand over the other. All right, 3 kicks, she wants to kick me for sure. And then lift straight up, beautiful. One more time, honey. And kick, 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 everybody press those hip bones down heavy and join Jacqueline and lift up high. Beautiful, let's come onto hands and knees for a nice, well-deserved cat-cows, right? We're gonna round that spine. She says, I do it the opposite of yogis. If that's okay, because I'm a Pilates person, right? All right, and then curl back again. And big, big scooping. And then arch your back, right? And one more time, round that spine. And then release it. All right, now we're gonna practice stability. Everybody gonna extend that right arm out by the ear. And the left leg gonna go higher than the couch. Perfect. Now the idea is to transition without moving your core too much, right? The core stabilizes you. So it's an extension using your core to stabilize. All right, so she's a little higher than usual. Usually it's the heel in line with the hip, but the couch is in the way. But that's okay, we make it work, right? Do more like that, trying to keep her stable. Shoulder blades and hip. One more time. All right, give me a nice downward dog. That'll stretch you out, right? We're gonna come all the way down, curl the toes under, and give me that nice lift. So she's pushing back. All right, she's doing her best to straighten her legs. Woo! Pressing back. Awesome. Now she's going to pedal it out just to get that nice stretch in those hamstrings. 2 more. And 1. And then hold it there. Press far back. And that's a triangle stretch in Pilates. Beautiful. Awesome. And then we can come back down to hands and knees. How'd that feel? Okay? Good. All right, we're gonna try some side kicks and then we'll call it a day. How about we come, you're gonna face the camera, so be on your side. And you're gonna prop yourself up on your elbow. This will be the back edge of the mat, so lay down. Okay, we haven't practiced that as you can see. Okay, now face your hubby. All right, she knows that. Okay, now we're gonna bring your heels forward of the mat. Okay, so guys, all right, so Jacqueline's got already the harder one. So let's pretend that we're doing intermediate and bring yourself on your elbow. You have room? Okay, good. All right, so the heels are in the front. She's gonna take her top leg and bring it up. The first thing that we wanna do is lengthen the leg long and flex both feet. Now she's gonna try to get this heel looking longer. Look at that, this foot is longer than this one. We're gonna kick forward and then kick back. Good. Kick forward, maybe hip height, and then try to kick that much back. And that's the hard part, right? Kick forward again. And kick back. Now I want you to actually smile at your hubby. All right, so chin up a little bit. So everybody remember, shoulder blade, you keep moving, I'm fixing you. Forward, back, forward, back. Yeah. So you try to keep your shirt steady, but it became much harder, right? When I'm over here, she's like, get away from me, mommy. And 2 more, flex forward, point back. Good, 1 more. You see how hard it is when you stabilize? All right, try to give me little circles, ankle over ankle. Flex both feet. Can you scrape that ankle? Can you really touch foot to foot? All right, you know where your foot is. Look that way. 2 more. And 1. And reverse it and go the opposite way. Try to go a little smaller. Yeah, sometimes small is a little harder, right? 2 more. 1. Now, can you point as you lift? Flex as you lower. That's it. Look like the ballerina that you never were, right? She knows that. And point. And flex. Woo. And point. And flex. You feel it? 1 more time. All right, now we're going to put this hand to work. That's going to help you stabilize. Lift this top leg up at hip height. All right. Now, this ankle is going to tap this one. Yep. That's it. Now look straight ahead. Smile at that handsome cameraman. 3 more. 2 more. 1. Now, can you keep them both together? Lower together, lift together. That's it. Use that core muscle. 2 more. 1 more. Last one here. Point. I think we have just enough room. Keep them flex, actually. And let's do a scissor kick in the air. Good. Now you're going to try to keep that bottom thigh off the mat. That's it. 3 more. She's doing a great job stabilizing. Can you take up the whole width of the mat? Can that back heel come a little bit more? 2 more. 1 more time. Excellent, my girl. All right. Flip over so you're still facing your honey. And we're going to be over here, okay? All right, so she's gonna do the same thing on the other side. We don't want to be lopsided, right? Okay, so we can come a little bit more. All right, so in a perfect world, this elbow would be to the back edge of the mat. So try to get back there. And even your whole shirt's back here. Okay, perfect. 2 feet are very flexed, ankle over ankle, big toe over big toe. All right, looking straight ahead. We're gonna lift the top leg up at hip height. We're gonna flex it forward and point it back. Now I'm here to begin with, so there you go. No cheating, even on the first set. So we really wanna keep this stable. Shoulder blade over shoulder blade, hip over hip. Much harder. And this side's a lot tighter. And as we know, out there in Pilates world, everybody has an imbalance. And we have found Jacqueline's. 3 more, she's laughing. Come on, try to kick me all the way back here. 2 more. 1. Now, ankle over ankle. Top leg, give me a nice circle. Tiny circle though, little one. We could do grand rond de jambes as well. All right. And now reverse it and go the other way, ankle over ankle. Beautiful. So I'm trying to still keep her hip over hip. It would be great if she just looked straight ahead towards the couch. 2 more. 1. Now point this leg, point it up high, flex it as you lower. Point to lift, flex to lower. Good job. 3 more. That's it. Do you feel it? Can you control it slower, right? You would feel it more. 1 more time. Breathe in. I'm going to point it and flex it as you lower. Now both feet together. We're going to lift nice. Actually, let's do it in the order we did before. The top leg lifted, stretch it out a little longer. That's it. Let's lift it a little bit higher. And this ankle taps this ankle. Come on. There we go. With a smile. 5 more. 4. Woo. 3. Use that hand. Let it help you. Push away from your chest a little bit with the hand. A little further up. Yep. 2 more. 1. Now together. Lower together. Lift together. Come on. Use this arm to help you. There you go. That's it. 2 more. 1. Now hold that lift and give me little scissor kicks again. Flex the feet, forward, back. That's it. Trying to keep that bottom thigh off the mat, right? That outer thigh stays off. 3 more. Beautiful. 2 more. Look how pretty even she is. 1 and a bonus. Rest. Now what we didn't do on the other side was a grand rond de jambes. That's a nice one to stretch it out. We're going to do a big circle. This you can wave to all my friends out there with your right foot. Or left foot. 3 more. 2 more. Feels good to stretch it though, right? 1 more. And everybody try that the other way. And up and around. Up and around. 3 more. Gaze forward. 2 more. 1 more time. Beautiful. Rest. And everybody, we'll call this part 1. Okay, guys? We'll see you soon. Have a great day.